okay, on my wedding day, during the ceremony, before the wedding ceremony, when it was just so, what's the thing that you can say stuck out to you? Your favorite part of that day?
Okay, I would say the joining, like
when you said I do.
Yes, when you said I do, I actually never thought about that kind of question. So I would say when we said I do, or the moment, that's it. The major thing is the joining. When the pastor asked, or when he joined us together. That should be it. Apart from that, because our wedding was quite different. 10 years ago, we had our engagement and what's it called? The engagement and the white wedding on the same day. And ours was quite different, number one. Unlike today now, in this current year, when everyone gets married any day now, then it was kind of a big deal, because we really wanted a small wedding where we don't invite so many people. So we decided to have it on a Thursday, you understand? And was it on a Thursday or on a Friday?
No, the court was
Tuesday.
was on Tuesday, and then the wedding was on the Friday.
Okay, on the Friday. Yeah. Okay. So we had our church wedding before the traditional wedding, which is normally it's supposed to be the traditional wedding, and so we did ours differently and all of that. So the joining was in church, and for me it was a joining. Yeah, the day when you said that.
For you as well?
The journey so far?
Mm-hmm. No. Your favorite moment of the wedding day?
Of the wedding day, right? My favorite moment. Yeah, I think it was in church. It was in church when I have my guys. That time we were dancing. My guys came from Malaysia, and then we were just dancing. I think that moment, of course, the great part I can remember very well, and then the fun part was also very memorable.
Did you remember to eat on your wedding day?
It's normal. Normally you don't eat on your wedding day.
Naturally, I don't even eat.
These days they eat. Things have changed. At times I used to be like, I thank God I got married way back, because there are things happening these days.
Now it's a ceremony. Now it's a program. It's an event.
It's an event. You need that event.
It's an event. Yeah.
You do.
So you didn't eat?
No, I can't remember eating actually.
So it was just the cake.
Yeah. So
the tasting. Oh my goodness.
Just the tasting of the cake.
Wow. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so far, what has been the most amazing moment for you in 10 years? I know there are so many moments that you can talk about, but I just want you to say one particular moment that you're like, I am so glad I got married to this man. I'm so glad I got married to this woman. Please don't tell me when you give birth to your children.
Because it was
exactly. Because that is what you people do.
Yeah, I was just about to say when I had my first child. But of course, go ahead. The other memories.
You could go ahead.
No, you first. I'll be going ahead since now. Sorry, you go first. Ladies first.
There are times we actually have amazing moments like that I will be like, I'm going to keep this, I'll save this. And before you know it, maybe another amazing moment comes up and I forget. For now, let me see. My husband has been there. That's it. That's the major thing I can say. He's been there. So I count everything. I count little things. I even remember telling him way back that there are some big things that don't disturb me. Like, you do something huge to me. I don't know if you can remember I said that. Like, you do something huge to me and I might not take it as an offense, but little things that you might not take as a big deal.
Those are the ones that take you.
Things that I take as a big deal. You understand? So for me, the little things it does, the care is, you spoke about love language, and that's mine. The fact you care about me, you understand, the fact you're there for me, it's a love language for me. So I think those are, I don't know, I can't speak on a particular thing because it does a lot. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I think for me, we try as much as possible as a family to create memories. Yeah, we've created so far a lot of memories in the past 10 years, like traveling together, some with the kids. And there was a time we made it intentional that, okay, once in a year we should go on vacation because this is how we can create memories as a family. So, of course, I believe that some of the memory we can't forget are basically, aside from the things we do in the house, the private things like what we keep as family.
Yeah.
It's aside from that one, it's the travels that we've enjoyed, and each time we travel, we try as much as possible to enjoy it to the fullest, to the best of our pockets.
Ability. Yes.
But then, even when we don't have a big budget for travel,
you make it count.
Make sure we make it count.
And it's memorable.
Yeah, like we've been to several countries together. We've been to Dubai, we've been to Turkey. Turkey was awesome. Dubai was amazing for our birthday.
Dubai was amazing.
So we just try to keep memories, and
you should follow them on social media to see all these amazing moments. Okay, so what are the major challenges that you've had in 10 years?
I know that question will come, but I just didn't think of any. So
over to you, sir.
Challenges?
Yeah.
Okay, I think one of the major challenges is trying to agree on a particular thing. Because basically, both of us, I used to say, we argue, people don't know this, we argue almost on everything before we agree on something, which is not so bad.
Yeah, it shows that you're different.
It's so annoying at the same time, but it's not so bad for me. It shows that you are not daft.
Yeah.
It is just that, okay, she also got
you can reason.
But let's smack that brain. Like we used to jam that brain before. We won't jam the brain, which is okay. But a lot of people can't manage it, and it causes a lot of havoc in the family.
Yeah, which would have been my next question, but since you're already there.
So some people will travel and they will have accidents. Like putting people in danger when you know that you're not ready to stay.
Yeah.
So I tell people, for people who have been privileged to cancel, is there a determination that you are staying here? Of course, not in beating her, but let.
Yeah, of course.
Not in violence. Not in abuse.
So, but then the determination, number one. Number two is that when we're talking about love works, marriage itself is a work.
Yeah.
A job on its own. So you must continue to work
on it.
Perfect it. Okay, we've spoken about challenges for in the last 10 years. And then the new phase is a different challenges, because even as the children goes, another challenge is how we pay rent, how we pay them. So it's another phase.
And also making time for yourself while being parents.
So
it's
a different phase. So, and then the third one is that some ladies truly or some guys truly have seen a lot of things in different people's home. Like the table, she said, or the chair, rather. It's never worked for us.
I was going to ask, did you do it again after you tried it?
We do it actually,
but not with the chairs.
Not with the chairs.
Not with the chairs, and most times not on that night.
Yeah.
No.
Because I am a type that if I want to sleep, let heaven be falling. God, even his beloved sleep.
You're not a wicked person.
Wait. I just remember something. Before we close this, because we didn't talk about sex, and it's a very important topic.
Yeah.
I remember because he said the Lord giveth his what's it called? One thing that used to piss me off when we first got married. For me, I believe there are times you get used to something. If you are not okay with it, you could actually discuss on it, hold on to it and all of that. But there are times you leave some certain things, let it go.
Yeah.
That sleep. The Lord giveth his beloved sleep.
He's the Lord's beloved.
Yeah, he's the Lord's beloved. He sleeps. He sleeps.
I will sleep. So what I'm saying in essence is that don't build someone else. Don't bring someone else home or structure
to your own
foundation. You are building something. Somebody that has completed his house or her house. You want to bring that structure into your foundation. Why don't you just start constructing your own and building your own pattern? So those are just the three things I just want to say.
And the funniest thing is, even the structure you are bringing is a structure you can actually see. You weren't there
when they were building.
You are not inside the house to see what is. You understand? You just bring in the structure.
It's most times the sincere truth is that what in our own marriage or our own home, I can say that I don't know what other people do outside that we try to do that works. I don't know. Maybe that this is what we saw. Even when we see it.
Yeah. You have to make it work for you. You have to fine tune it.
Even about fine tuning. It's just for us. We must just do our own thing. It must just be our own thing.
No, there are times that we see things that are. No, it depends. It depends. Yeah, there are times we see things that inspires us and we discuss about it actually.
We discuss about it. We might even think that it's good, but then it might be in a far different way.
Like we do it differently.
Yeah, because we are all different. What works for them is not the same way to work for us. But the thing is that God has helped us. And He's still helping us. So my advice.
Yeah, we didn't talk about the God factor. The God factor is very, very important in marriage. So if you're going to start your home and God is not involved, you don't put Him up there. I usually say marriage is like a triangle whereby you have God, you have the man, and you have the woman. So if God is not involved, then there is a problem. Yeah.
Okay, so on the topic of sex, a lot of people say they want to be sexually compatible. They want to know that they are sexually compatible with whoever it is that they are going to get married to before they get married. So they don't want to get into the marriage and be like, some people are against staying away, abstaining until they get married. They want to test before they get into marriage. And so that conversation, a lot of people have that conversation. And a lot of people are for do what you want to do, knowing if you are compatible or not. So what do you have to say on sexual compatibility?
For me, I would say it's a two-way thing because I like to be factual. Because I've gotten stories of people that actually got into marriage and when they abstained before marriage, and when they got into marriage, something
they were shocked.
It wasn't what they planned for. You understand? So there are times it happens like that, and situations like that. What can you do?
Yeah,
you understand. And there are times that even the person maybe what's it called now? Deceit. Yeah, the thing is, it's still good to follow what the Bible has said. The Bible says our body is the temple of God, and it says we should still keep ourselves till that day. So it's very important to abstain. For me personally, that's my own talk. Abstain.
Yeah, and for me, like you said, that's one of while growing up, that's one of our upbringing and motive. Like let's sample and all that. But then I can say that I regret everything. A lot of things we did in the past, and we know that they had no value. They had no value to life. There's nothing. So of course I can appreciate that it's the very wrong thing, which I personally regret doing before I got married, because my wife, of course, she was a
clean.
Yeah, but people like us, we are. But then I sincerely regret it, because most times I think about it and I was like, what value does it have?
What was the point?
Then I thank God for still, a lot of us enjoy grace. Someone like me, the only thing I enjoy is grace of God.
Yeah.
In everything, in every way of my life, I see the grace of God, because even when I've done the bad of the baddest thing, and
God still saved you.
So, and of course, I regret those things, and I can never advise it because they have no use.
Yeah.
So, talking about sexual compatibility before marriage, my wife was there, and then we were able to cope with each other.
Yeah, that's
we never complained about sex or anything in the journey.
No.
So, what are we talking about? So, I had to, even myself, I brought myself down when I needed to. to now, like, as if I'm now joining with her. You understand? Like,
so even though the samples that you sampled was useless.
Useless, you know, because I had to come down, and then we now journey.
So for us to be real, there are times, like, because there are so many situations. There are times that people really, because of they were not into it before, they don't just like sex naturally. Like, because they were not into it.
Being intentional is also very important.
That is what I want to talk about.
Must be intentional about
you must be intentional about. There are times that you are not on it, you don't feel like, but you just want to, just for the bond. You understand? So for me, it's, if you check, normally it's not all the times that you want to just have like your honey to do it. There are times you just want to do it. But there are people that I've heard of stories of people that actually lose their homes just because of they are not sexually active. They are having this low libido, and of course the man is all right, but you as an individual, you don't like it at all. How do you want to keep your home? There is a place of everything in marriage. Sex can never keep a home. That's the sincere truth. Only sex can't keep a home. You understand? At the same time, only a particular thing can't keep a home. So you need everything. You need everything to balance. Then another thing is sex is both spiritual and physical.
Sure.
It's both spiritual and physical. So there are times it shouldn't be done before marriage. Because there is something that there's a bond in sex that brings both blood. Why do children actually look like their parents? Have we ever thought about it? Like, my child now, why does he look like his father? Is it not because of the bond, the blood that has gone through A and B? You understand? That is actually making a third party to look like one. You understand? So it's to tell us how how there is strength, or how strong sex is. That's it.
Wow, it has been an interesting and amazing call. I should tell you that me here like this I had so much fun in this interview, and I am so glad that you get to see this, you get to learn from it, you get to see so many amazing lessons from it, because it is mind-blowing. So I want to tell you that when you watch it, make sure you share with somebody so that they also watch it, and they also share with somebody to watch it. Thank you so much for joining us in this amazing conversation, and again I'm going to say happy anniversary to Mr. and Mrs. Ajayi, and I pray that God continues to bless them, give them peace in their home, more love, so that they can come and give us another interview when they're doing 20 years together. Thank you so much, and see you in the next episode on this channel.
Thank you, Doctor. God bless you.